Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're at my house and I am going to be going over some alternative options for Easter basket additions. Easter is quickly approaching, and if you're like me, you don't like single-use plastics or plastic stuff in general or junk. We get so many of these little trinket things and I just end up throwing them away, and I hate that. So today I thought, well, you know what? Maybe I'll give you some ideas of things that we use in our house to fill our Easter baskets and the like. I'm also really picky about ingredients and foods that we eat in our house too. I really try to avoid too many artificial colors, artificial flavors, preservatives, that kind of thing. So when I was searching for some different candies and things to put into my boys' baskets, this is what I came up with. Now, I have two boys. You might have girls. I don't have a whole lot of experience with girls, but I think a lot of this can be used universally. So what do I have in front of me? Fruit roll-up kind of things. So Annie's, I got this at Target. This is the Bear brand. I believe, at least last time I checked, this brand was also at Costco. I really like this one because it's made with real fruit. There's no sugar added. The ingredients are super clean and they're kind of fun. The boys like them because there's like little puzzles on the cards that they come on. So this is a better alternative, as well as the Annie's variety of the fruit ropes. These I just thought were fun because look at, they're in the shape of bunnies. I was like, oh my gosh, the boys are gonna really like these. And again, better quality ingredients and not the artificial colors that you see in a lot of fruit snacks and things of that nature. So these are gonna go into their baskets. We're also not big on soda in our family. Soda to my boys is a LaCroix or a bubbly or something of that nature. When I was at Target, I was like, oh, they were selling these individual cans, and this is Poppy, and it's a prebiotic soda. And I was like, you know what? Maybe we'll try one of these. I'll grab a can for each of the boys, throw that into their baskets as well. There's 5 grams of sugar. Pretty clean ingredient list again. I also was looking for chocolate and other candies, and I was like, what's this brand? I've been seeing this brand a little bit more often, Tony's, and it's made in Belgium. And again, looking at the ingredients, I was like, huh, these are pretty good. So this has got 6 bars in it. Obviously, I can break this up and I can put 3 in each of their baskets. And I was like, at the very least, what we could do is we could use these for s'mores or something this summer. But there's some really good flavors in here. I might actually steal the almond and sea salt one because that just sounds really delightful to me. But again, thought that was kind of an interesting and fun little way to add some color into their baskets and some bulk. Also bought some Dove chocolate, dark chocolate. I'm a big fan of dark chocolate. Dark chocolate's got a little less sugar in it, a little healthier for you. And these are in the shape of eggs. So I was like, you know what? We'll grab some Dove eggs. You might see the Reese's Pieces here. This is actually for my husband. He loves Reese's Pieces. It's like his favorite candy. So I saw that and I was like, well, we'll pick that up for him as well. Give him a little treat. Now, some other things I have here. In the past, we have done the bento boxes. We've done those in the past. We've done umbrellas in the past. I have done custom-made little plates with their names on it in their past. So this year, I was like, you know what? Next step up is to get a thermos. I got a small thermos so that I can pack hot things for them, or if we're traveling and I want to pack, you know, soup or something. I'm kind of excited about this. I actually found these from a friend. They have a built-in spoon in the top. So that I was like, yeah, heck yeah. So they're each getting a thermos this year in their basket. And we kind of looked at them online. So they picked out their colors. So I have 2 for them. This is the first year we're also getting into planting seeds. We've done plants before, but this is the first year we've been doing seeds. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to pick up some seeds and put some into each of their baskets. So I've got a lot of herbs. I've got basil, thyme, rosemary, and a wildflower mix. We live in the country, so we could sprinkle this outside and just see if anything comes up. And I was like, huh, that's a nice little addition, like usable. Again, I don't like single-use plastic stuff. I like stuff that we're actually going to use and consume. I've also done cinnamon sugar and maple sugar sprinkles in the past. I've done jars of jelly because they each then have their own jelly in the morning when we have toast or English muffins or sourdough or something of that nature. I am running out of Band-Aids for the boys, so I need to go get another box. So I have a box of Band-Aids to put into each of their basket. They often get these because, well, they're kids. They go through Band-Aids like crazy, and it's kind of fun. You know, these are some fun colored ones. At Target in the dollar spot, they also had these really cool scratch art kits. They were $3. I only bought one because Duke is really the art kid in my family. Hank, I mean, he would probably maybe do it, but this will go into Duke, who's my 6-year-old. He'll absolutely love this. But they had ones that were more for girls there as well. So this is a usable toy that we can bring into the car or on trips. Duke is also a giant fan of cashews, and we're out right now. And he kind of keeps asking for them. And so I was like, you know what? While I was at Target, I bought a bag of cashews, lightly salted cashews. He, as crazy as this sounds, he will be really excited. I also have Yoto cards. So you might be like, what the heck is Yoto? Now, if you're a grandparent or a parent and you need a larger gift for a child who's, I would say, 10 and under, 8 and under, this is it. So Yoto, you may have also heard there's Tony's, I think is the other brand from Amazon. But I have a Kids Bop and a Construction Stories card. So what the heck is this? Well, the Yoto player is this. So the Yoto player is a screenless device. It's an audio device. My kids use this, especially Hank. Listen to this every day. This is awesome. We have learned so much by using the Yoto and having the Yoto. So what is it? Right now you can see it's displaying the time. If you turn it upside down, it becomes a night light at night. But primarily what you're doing is you're putting a card into the slot up here. So we have a whole slew of cards. So a card could be anything from Monsters, Inc., Finding Nemo, Pete the Cat Celebrations. I have Robin Hood. There's Up. We have a crackling fire noise. We have Kids Bop sounds. We have Beatbox. Funny stories for 4-year-olds. Pictures, the book with no words. So if I take one of these cards and I put it in,
book with no pictures,
it'll play it. And
this is a book with no pictures.
And you can skip, you can forward through. Some of our favorite cards, actually, I don't know where Hank put them all because Hank loves his Yoto, absolutely loves his Yoto. But there's a series called Ladybird. Oh, here they are. So it's Animal Kingdom, Dinosaur Times, Incredible Inventors, Volcanoes, Deep Sea, you name it. We listen to these cards. He listens to the cards over and over and over again, and we learn so much. There's also a daily podcast. The host's name is Jake. So we listen to Jake every day. And sometimes it's a fun game. It's Simon Says. It's choose one or the other. You can't choose neither. You got to choose one. Sometimes it's actually every Wednesday, it's 5 fabulous facts about something. So we have gotten to the point where Hank will come down. It's a Wednesday and he'll be like, Mommy, what do you think the 5 fabulous facts are going to be? And then I guess, and we're typically totally wrong. But we learn about foreign cultures, sharks, whatever it might be. So the Yoto, find this at yoto.com. Yoto. It is an English product. I think it comes from England. We've had a Yoto in our house now for probably 4 or 5 years, and it has been awesome. Instead of just turning on the TV or getting a computer out to play a computer game or a video game, we turn to the Yoto. It is about $100, so it is a little bit more of an investment. Each card can vary anywhere between $5 and if you get a series, they could be $30. But we get a lot of use out of the Yoto. At almost every holiday, they get a new card to listen to. And I don't feel bad when I spend the $15 on those 2 cards in that respect. So Yoto is a game changer if you want something as a little more of a substantial gift. They also do have a Yoto Mini, which is more like a travel one. We also have that because we travel with our Yoto. That's how much we love it, because we got to have Yoto daily every morning. We got to have it. So that one's a little bit cheaper if you don't want to have quite the investment, but it does the exact same things. These gelato pops, I found these and the fruit roll-ups and I can't remember what other thing at our local nutrition store. And these are gelato pops. So they're kind of like the Freezy Pops, only they have coconut milk in with them. I'm kind of excited to try these. I wanted to get the Freezy Pops that are a more natural form. They don't have all the flavorings and the colorings, but they don't have them yet because it's not quite summer, but they did have these. And I was like, ooh, I think the boys are going to like these. Let's see what else. I think I've got, oh, this is kind of funny. Matt left some core tackle. So if you've got fishermen, you could go on to Core Tackle's website. That's a little shameless plug there for my husband's Core Tackle fishing bait company. But if you've got fishing in your family, fishermen in your family, fisherwomen in your family, go into Core Tackle. That's the hottest stuff on the market right now. These are the Scamper Rig. Don't ask me how to use it. That's where you go to Matt Steffen Fishing. He'll tell you how to use it. Yeah, but this is a lot of what's going into our baskets. The boys will be really excited. Hope this was useful to you and gave you some ideas for healthier, smarter ideas that you can get for your kid this Easter or other holidays that are coming up as well. So thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned because we've got new episodes that come out every Monday and Thursday. And if you haven't already, please like this video and subscribe.